So when I was a kid, basically I was animal crazy and I wanted a dog more than anything in the entire universe. So of course, every Christmas, every birthday, every holiday was, what do you want for Christmas? A dog. What do you want for your birthday? A dog. And when I was about 13, I got one. Misty would not leave me alone. She'd follow me around the house. If I went downstairs, she'd come downstairs with me. If I was in my room, she'd sit in my room with me. She was just constantly with me. My mom saw this old lady on the bus once, and she was like an old lady, like late 60s, and she had a tattoo of a dog on her arm, and someone asked her about it, and she's like, "It's the only man in my life that never let me down." So she got him tattooed. It's like you're taking a memory and making it physical, as you're making it part of who you are. Instead of it just being in your head, it's actually just part of who you are as a person. Me, you know, it's like I'm always gonna have all those memories of her, and now I have a way to like show it off is the wrong word. I know, you know, some people have lockets for people they care about that they wear and with pictures, and for me, I mean, it's tattoo. She was my first dog, and she's got a lot of memories with her, and her first bark that we ever heard wasn't a bark, it was a word. She had this little rubber ball, and it made like a weird noise when it bounced because it was all wavy shaped, and she loved it. We had a bunch of people over to meet her, and she picked it up and she dropped it and it made the noise, and she looked at it with like this intense look of concentration on her face, and she just said ball. She didn't bark, she said ball, like enunciated it. It was hilarious, and we always joked that that was her first word. She knew how to do all these ridiculous tricks, like stand on her back leg and dance, and what else did she know? I was teaching her to play dead, but she never really got anything of that one. I was at school really late, and I got a phone call, and the second I heard my mom's voice, I knew something really bad had happened, and she said, "You have to come to the vet's office right now." And I asked her why, and she wouldn't tell me, so I figured it out. Obviously, there's only one reason she would make me go to the vet's office right away. It was cancer, and there were tumors everywhere. And I mean, there was nothing they could do, really. There was no cure after you have that many tumors. I know my mom handed her to me right away, and freaking dog just, like, she still had enough energy to wag her tail and give me a kiss. And it's just, I don't know, it was really sweet. And my parents said it was up to me, that if I really wanted her around for a few more days, they would give her the steroids and we could have her for a couple more days, but she was in a lot of pain and I didn't want to put her through that just so I could have a few more days with her. So unfortunately, I had to make the call, and we decided that it would be better for her if we just let her go. I was so scared I made the wrong decision. I mean, you know there's nothing you can do, but part of me was thinking, what if she miraculously gets better and I'm not giving her the chance? And I know that's unrealistic. I mean, she was really sick, but part of you always just wonders, well, maybe a couple more days, and I don't know. I know she's just a dog, but she taught me a lot about patience and empathy and loyalty, definitely. And just, you know, dogs love unconditionally. I could be the worst person in the world and she would still love me. And that's special. That doesn't happen a lot. And that's part of why I love dogs. And I think a big reason why a lot of people get dogs is there's no judgment there. And I think that's something really important, and it's something I should remember, and having a tattoo is a good way to constantly be reminded of that. There was a field behind the house where I lived, and we'd go out there and I'd let her off leash to run around. She'd run around for a few minutes, but she always ended up coming back and just sitting beside me in the field doing nothing, just keeping me company. It was really nice. I think it was kind of it was a good way to say goodbye, I guess.